What do you and these trees have in common? There are the obvious things. We're both alive, we both need water to survive, and we both can be found on planet Earth. What you might not have thought of is that microscopically, we both fight for life every day, whether you see it or not. The mountain pine beetle, Dendroctonus ponderosae, has been shaping Colorado's landscape for decades. From 1996 to 2014, Colorado experienced impacts on an epidemic level. The existence of the mountain pine beetle in Colorado is known to many, but the ins and outs of the battle between tree and beetle doesn't exactly appear on the news every day. For reference, let's examine a virus in the human body. When a virus or a beetle enters their host, both face an initial defense mechanism. Beetles attack lodgepole pine trees by boring holes in the bark to get to the phloem, just like a virus tries to get within the human body. Trees fight back with sap, attempting to prevent the beetle from entering further, while the body protects itself with snot or mucus to flush the invader out. Viruses begin duplicating and taking over cells to spread throughout the human body. On the other hand, the beetles release chemicals that attract other beetles to maximize their numbers and introduce two types of fungus. These fungi then grow within the tree and become their food source, as well as affecting the tree's water transport. In both of these situations, two outcomes are possible. One organism will survive, while the other does not. In the human body, either the immune system destroys the virus, or the body becomes ill. In lodgepole pine trees, either the tree overcomes the beetle attack by defending itself with sap, or the beetle cuts off the phloem supply to the entire tree, causing death. With both a sick human and an infected tree, you can't necessarily tell they're in trouble until it's too late. The battle is going on inside, but only sometimes shows on the outside. As a human, you know what other people look like when they're sick, but trees demonstrate this by the color of sap coming out of the beetle's boreholes. Yellow sap means they are giving up, while red means sawdust is present and the tree is fighting back. However, even if the tree loses the fight, it won't change color or lose its needles till almost an entire year has passed. Everyone gets sick at some point in their life and have immunities that can help them overcome the sickness. The mountain pine beetle is similar to a virus in this way, as it is also a natural process within an ecosystem. However, just like many individuals with weak immune systems can escalate the spread of a disease, environmental factors can influence the scale of the pine beetle damage. Things such as drought, fluctuating temperatures, and human interaction with surrounding ecosystems can all affect the health of the trees and therefore influence their chance of survival. As living organisms, we both experience the struggle for survival, macroscopically and microscopically. Viewing the conflict between mountain pine beetles and lodgepole pines through a new lens and comparing it to the way viruses affect us as humans can help remind us how all of nature is truly connected, and although we may not look the same, understanding ourselves can help us understand the nature around us.